I trace the quiet turning of the wheel. The world is sleeping beneath the veil of grey, as we are slipping silently away. Your profile painted by the street lamp's grace, a masterpiece within this empty space. The melody of you and me, the heavy drops of rain upon the glass, counting the fragile seconds as they pass. You are the poem etched into my mind, the rarest treasure I could ever find, wrapped in the scent of evening air and pine. I feel the rhythm of your heart with mine. It doesn't matter where this road will bend, as long as you are with me at the end. The analog warmth, a drumbeat in my chest. Here by your side, my spirit finds its rest. No looking backward, no looking above. Just the sheer momentum of this love. Let the shadows and silk intertwine tonight, guided only by the pale and silver light. No need for promises, no need to speak. We found the sanctuary that the lonely seek, cruising steady through the velvet sea. Just the melody of you and me. Shadows and silk fading into black, never looking back. Just the rhythm and you. The dashboard glows in shades of pale and gray. We leave the burdens of the day to fade away. A river of ink patterns of a silent love. No need for a map, no need for a sign, as long as your heartbeat is synced with mine. The engine hums a low and steady prayer in the cool perfume of the evening air. Time is a ghost that we've learned to outrun. In this sanctuary we are finally one. Not a single word, just the warmth of your skin. This is where the true world begins. Let the midnight glimmer lead the way, beyond the reach of what the voices say. In the soft reflection of the silver rain, we wash away the shadow and the pain. Just a steady pulse, a dreaming flight, wrapped in the velvet of the lonely night. Driving through the haze in a silver day, just you and I, beneath the starless sky. The falling snow suspends within the air. A sudden warmth is blooming everywhere. The frozen rivers finally start to flow beneath a quiet amber tinted glow. The heavy armor falls upon the floor. I am not lost or wandering anymore. A fragile canvas bursting into bright, gentle dawn erasing all the night. I breathe the peace you bring into the room. When I am with you, shadows turn to gold. A sacred story waiting to be told. The spinning earth is anchored in your stare, and gravity is lighter than the air. No need for shields, no armor left to wear, just perfect calm, blooming everywhere. Bitter frost surrenders to the dew, and every broken fragment feels so new. A labyrinth of mirrors turns to glass, allowing all the heavy storms to pass. Your very presence is a calming tide, where all my weary thoughts can safely hide. Beyond the turning seasons and the rain, beyond the ancient echoes of the pain, there is a woven tapestry we share, a quiet paradise. perfect calm, blooming everywhere. When I am with you, the world is standing still. A golden light, forever and the quiet corners hold me in the dark, while you ignite a sudden brilliant spark. I watch you from the edges of the room, a single flower blooming in the gloom. The silver moonlight falls upon your face, while I am resting in a hidden space. A silent vow that I will always keep, a treasure buried in the ocean deep. I send my whispers to the empty air. I am the quiet shadow by your side, where all my deepest feelings safely hide. I love you from a distance, pure and still, a hidden river waiting on the hill. You are the masterpiece, I only view, the secret of my heart belongs to you. I write confessions that you never see, an elegant white script known just to me. Upon a canvas of the deepest black, a heavy truth that I keep holding back. Your presence is the warmth that fills the air, while I remain an unseen phantom there, beyond the reaching hands of those who speak, beyond the heavy words they always seek. I find a sanctuary in this art, to hold you softly in my secret heart. No need to break the quiet I possess. I find my heaven in the silent gas. I am the quiet shadow by your side, where all my deepest feelings quiet seed that we have softly sown. Through bitter winters and the blazing heat, this gentle promise will not face defeat. Like elegant white ink on darkest space, our story leaves an everlasting trace. A silver thread that binds the earth and sky, a flame the heavy winds cannot deny. We hold a quiet magic in our hands. This is a love that will not fade or bend, a sacred journey with no destined end. As constant as the rivers to the sea, new. The twilight hues fall soft upon your face. My weary heart finds its resting place. Crystal echoes weaving dreams between our hands. Two quiet souls meeting where time stands. We are the silence finding its own beat. Let the night hold us in its velvet deep. Under the silver glow and promises we keep. No words are needed. Let the rhythm speak. Tracing our longing through the stars we see. Drifting slow, letting the shadows fade. In this sweet melody that we have made. The scent of rain upon the misted glass. As every sacred second starts to pass, you are the verse that never finds an end. The port where all my tired journeys blend. In the thin haze that fills the city street, we weave the quiet into something sweet. Small, yet the world feels wide. With every worry vanishing at your side. It's not the destination, but the grace of every heartbeat in this sacred just the silver glow in our hearts. The evening folds its wings around the room. A silver dust to chase away the gloom. We sit beneath the shadow and the lace. I find my grounding in this quiet space. The heavy world is locking all its doors, but my entire universe is yours. A sudden magic blooming in the air. A thousand unspoken words we softly share. I lose myself inside the depths I see. There are galaxies within the way you look at me. A gentle tide that pulls divine birth. There is a gravity so pure and deep, a sacred vow. Your lovely eyes will keep a silent force that pulls me through the dark and leaves a bright and everlasting light. There are galaxies within the way you look at me, a gentle tide that pulls me to a quiet sea. I need no sun, I need no other guide. When all the stars are resting by your side, a flawless beauty I could never map or trace. I found my forever in the shelter of your face. Galaxies within a quiet, endless light. Just you and I in the velvet night. The heavy clouds have finally cleared away. A sudden warmth is breaking through the gray. The deepest black is painted over bright, with sweeping strokes of pure and elegant white. A heavy weight is lifted from my chest, and every anxious thought is put to rest. A gentle breeze that whispers through the trees, a quiet morning bringing me to ease. The silver light is filling up the room. This is the peaceful joy I always sought, a masterpiece that cannot be sold or bought, like graceful script upon an empty page, a kind of beauty untouched by age. The shadows fade and leave a perfect glow, the purest happiness my heart could know. The falling rain is nourishing the ground, a sudden peace in everything around. No need to hide or cover up the scars. I find my comfort resting with the stars. An elegant design, a flawless line that intertwines your gentle soul with mine. Beyond the heavy tears I used to cry, beyond the winter storms that hurry by, there is a sanctuary, calm and deep, a quiet promise I will safely keep. The canvas of my life is clean and new. whispers into a trail of gold, a quiet story waiting to be told. The asphalt whispers as the tires hum to this soft rhythm we have both become. Your shadow dances on the leather seat, making the stillness feel so complete. Breathing through the open frame, softly you whisper and I forget my name. The glass is heavy with the liquid light, reflecting wonders in the heart of night. You are the silence that I finally crave, the calmest water and the gentlest wave. Is the only thing real. Miles of velvet, driving through the echoes into the deep. Just you and the beat. Fade into a blur. Inside this quiet haven we secure. The silver moon begins to softly rise, and I am getting lost within your eyes. Heavy world is locked outside the gate, leaving behind the shadows and the weight. A subtle magic falling on the floor. We leave the ancient sorrows at the door. We build a kingdom out of sing only you. Let empires fall and let the seasons blend. You are my quiet shelter to the end. The restless winds can batter on the glass, but in this room the heavy storms will pass. Beyond the turning of the sun and rain, beyond the quiet shadows of the pain, we claim this solitary sacred space, a perfect heaven in your soft embrace. No other eyes to see the grace we share, just pure devotion breathing in the air. Tonight, this fragile world belongs to us, a quiet sanctuary built on trust. No distant voices calling from the grave, just you and I to wash the dark away. The spinning earth is bowing at our feet. We're two entirely different oceans meet. The world is ours beneath the silver moon, a quiet kingdom, just me and you. The golden dust of time begins to fall, a painted shadow dancing on the wall. I walk the quiet gardens of the past, where every tender breath was meant to last. The heavy world is wrapped in shades of in the night. The fading sun surrenders to the night and paints the room in gold and amber light. But all the sudden brilliance in the skies is nothing to the wonder in your eyes. The heavy world outside begins to fade. Within the quiet shelter we have made, a silent language spoken in the dark, a gentle ember blooming to a spark. We leave the rushing hands of time behind to explore the peaceful universe we find. Your beautiful eyes, a haven for my soul, a fragile magic making pieces whole, as deep as midnight, softer than the dew, a quiet galaxy reflects in you. No need for whispers, no need for disguise. I found my heaven in your beautiful eyes. A breath of wind weaves through the open door and casts a dancing shadow on the floor. Your every glance becomes a silent prayer, a trace of starlight resting on the air. I see a boundless grace within your view, a timeless portrait, elegant and true. Beyond the restless motion of the crowd, where spoken words are heavy and too loud, there is a sanctuary calm and deep, sitting together, letting silence lose its trace. Our shadows intertwine beneath the silver gleam, washing away the heavy worries like a dream. Inside this room there is a gentle, steady beat, and your soft gaze that makes the quiet so complete. This melody is weaving softly through the air, spinning a hole within the quiet that we share. We anchor down right where the hands of time stand still. Your smile is lighting up my lonely, quiet heart, a starlight glowing in the dark, a brand new start. I need no other light, just you right by my side, to be the shelter where my deepest dreams can hide. We rest in peace beneath the silver canopy, a love so timeless, reaching through eternity. The scent of rain slips gently through the window pane, a soothing rhythm washing out the old domain. You are the poetry I never want to end, the only comfort that my spirit comprehends. And through the warmth of old cassette tapes spinning round, your name becomes the most enchanting, sacred sound. It isn't about how long the world will keep its spin, but how you calm the restless shadows deep within. Within the velvet mist we build a gentle peace, and turn this very moment to a masterpiece. Your smile is lighting up my lonely, quiet heart, a starlight glowing in the dark, a brand new start. I need no other light, just you right by my side, to be the shelter where my deepest dreams can hide. We rest in peace beneath the silver canopy, a love so timeless, reaching through eternity. Lighting up my heart, only your sweet smile in the midnight harmony, forever and a while. The evening settles heavy on the land, a piece of folded paper in my hand. I write your name across the deepest black, a quiet wish that you were coming back. The wind begins to whisper through the trees, to carry my devotion on the breeze. A silver thread that reaches through frost may gather on the glass. I watch the heavy, silent shadows pass, but untouched by the cold or shifting snow. This hidden warmth within begins to grow. I wrap my fondest wishes in a prayer and leave them softly resting on the air. Beyond the distant mountains and the sea, I hope this quiet message comes to be a sanctuary woven from a thought. The purest kind of beauty I have caught. Just close your eyes and feel the gentle sweet of promises my soul intends to keep. A gentle greeting from a lonely heart to bridge the empty space we are apart. Like elegant white script across the night, my longing reaches out to find the light. No matter where you rest beneath the sky, my deepest love will never say goodbye. Sending my love through the endless dark, an elegant script, leaving a mark. The fading ember whispers to the cold, the quiet story that has now been told. We stand beneath the shadow of the door, knowing the sun will enter here no more. The heavy silence settling in the space as I commit to memory your face. A fragile breath escapes into the air, a heavy truth we both have come to share. We let the silver tether gently break. Let me say goodbye, my beautiful and true. I leave a piece of who I am with you, as soft as autumn leaves upon the ground. We leave a love that makes no sudden sound. No need for sorrow, no need for regret. A perfect beauty I will not forget. The scent of rain remains upon the glass. I watch the fragile, heavy seconds pass. We gently untie ribbons of the past, accepting that the summer could not last. I hold the golden fragment softly on the sand. Beyond the turning seasons and the cold, beyond the fading letters growing old, I hope you find the warmth you always seek when winter winds are blowing pale and bleak. A gentle peace to guide you through the dark, while you remain a bright and lasting mark. Let me say goodbye, my beautiful and true. I leave a piece of who I am with you, as soft as autumn leaves upon the ground. We leave a love that makes no sudden sound. No need for sorrow, no need for regret. A perfect beauty I will not forget. Goodbye, my love, into the fading light. A peaceful land, safe within the night. I stand before a garden in full bloom, a quiet shadow in a sunlit room. You wear a grace that I could never feign, like golden sunlight washing through the rain. I hide my woven flaws beneath the veil, and wonder if my fragile words will fail. A silent storm is brewing in my mind. Could someone so untarnished be so kind? I stand beside the edge of what is true. Am I worthy of the shelter in your eyes? A broken ember reaching for the skies. You are the gentle breath of early spring, and I have only heavy thoughts to bring. Do I deserve the warmth you freely give, or just the quiet shadows where I live? The purest water flowing from the stream, while I'm just a fragment of a dream. You hold the silver moonlight in your hand, while I am walking on the shifting sand. Yet when you smile, the bitter doubts retreat. falling dew.